I think I know. Hi guys, good morning. My name is Sanji. I'm gonna make sure I project my voice because guys, I know that I've been low in a lot of videos because I noticed it as well, and I've been saying to myself that I do need a microphone, and I see one of my subscribers suggested it. And guys, when you're giving me constructive criticism, you don't have to be timid about it. You don't need to tiptoe around it. You don't need to be subtle about it. Just say, girl, me can't hear you when you talk. Get a microphone. And I do agree, and I will be doing that. Anyways, if you are a new subscriber or if you're coming across my channel for the first time, I would be very much appreciative if you click the subscribe button. If you are returning subscribers, as always, make sure that you have your post notification on. Do not forget to like the video, guys. I don't understand why so 25 people watch a video and there are only 2 likes on the video. The first thing I do when I log on to my favorite YouTuber video, or sometimes it just becomes an habit, I practically like the video even before I start watching it. But anyways, do not forget to like the video, and if you have a comment, feel free. And yeah, let's get into the video. So today's video is not going to be long at all. It's just a thought because I was having a conversation this morning with my sister while as I was getting ready for work. And once I left out on my way to the bus stop on my first transportation to get to the second transportation to my end road, I've been having a conversation with myself in my head, right? And I'm the type of person, if I don't project something vocally, or if I don't write it down, it's like it's of no value or it's not valid. So ever since the beginning of the year, I've been practicing things like within myself, like things that I think I need to change, because we like to point fingers on other people and we like to see the mistake and the flaws in other people, but we don't see the flaws and the mistake in ourselves. We don't take the matter out of our item before we take it to anybody else's own. So one of the things that I've been like practicing for this year is like to stop use excessive curse words. Like me use curse words a lot when me argue in like social conversation, when I'm happy, mad, whatever the case may be. And I've like consciously tell myself that I want to cut down or refrain from doing that. I'm not there as yet, and I'm not all the way perfect, but I've consciously, where sometimes you want to say the F word, I might say flipping, freaking, you know, something else to kind of filter it out until I'm like all the way there. Another thing that my sister suggests to me is to try and become the version of my higher self, right? Because let me tell you the type of person that I am. My fuse easy for blow. You know, like when a light bulb hot and as water touch it, it just like it blow. Or like when you put on a pressure cooker and like when the pressure already you hear the weight pan it just start make beer nice. I'm that type of person, and I'm trying to not be that person, because it's not something to brag about and say, oh, me this, that, whatever. No, it's not, because I realize that arguing and clean up yourself, it's an unnecessary exercise, because arguing is an exercise that you don't lose calories from, you don't lose any weight. The only thing you bring onto your stress, the only thing you gain from arguing is stress. Sometimes I argue and I don't feel shame. Sometimes I argue and I don't come like a gas in my belly bottom, come up in my stomach right here, so upset me. And it's just like I didn't even want people on the outside to know that I could get that way, or I'm even that way. No, I don't want people to know that, because them say lion or something when near me up, tear you up. But them say when a lion is sleeping, you let it be. Them say when a lion belly full, him can walk past you and look at you. But if you go poke lion, that is when you know say lion can roar and go on with himself or go on with herself, right? So my sister said to me, you know what? There's a lot of eras going on right now. People are telling them in them soft girl era, them in them luxury girl era, them in them silent era. She's like, you need to be in your higher self era. Stop let people bringing you down to a level that you're not, or what they expect you to be, or on their level. Aim to be your higher self, and to be your higher self, it takes a lot of discipline and it takes a lot of patience with yourself and discipline with self. It's almost like seeing the ice cream and have to say, all right, then I know if me eat the ice cream and the cookie here, me I go fat. Or I know if me eat the burger, the KFC, me I go fat. I know say if me not go on my bed 9 o'clock, I'm gonna watch one more series of House or Grey's Anatomy, I go my bed late and I go wake up late for work, and I go wake up late for school. It's like discipline, right? And with discipline, it not happen overnight. That's where patience comes in, right? So it's like sometimes some situation and some people is like a slug. If you grow a country, you know slug. I'm never really see slug in a Kingston. I go a country and I think I see slug. And slug is like a creature that once it goes onto a surface, it's hard to get that creature to move unless you pour something like salt, we make it that burns, right? We make it have to move. So some situations are like that, and I find myself that these days I either leave messages unread if I feel like, if I read a message and when I look at the message I'm like, all right, it's like the bull in me is like the bottom, because I'm a Sagittarius, is like half man half horse, is like the arse in me, I charge up and the back foot I kick up, I'm ready to go. It's almost like, am I really a Sagittarius or am I a Leo? Am I a bull or am I a Taurus? Leo are lions, bulls are Taurus. Sometimes I feel like I'm a Taurus. I'm a very fiery person, but it's like me I charge up and I'm like, sometimes I write an entire paragraph. Sometimes I make an entire voice note and then I just listen to it or reread what I wrote, and I'm just like, I'm not even gonna give you this satisfaction. I'm not even. Sometimes you want to go up your status and you want to and write and just blow off the handle, and I'm like, nah. Because at the end of the day, nobody cares. These people on your status, nobody cares. But as I said before, writing for me is like getting things out. It's like if I don't write it or if I don't project it, it's of no value or it's not valid. You know? So that is where the status thing comes in. But people on status, they don't really care. I don't care when I see people status venting most times. Once I read the first one and I see that, okay, this is a rant, I just tap and go. I want to go on status, go see people picture, something informative, something that is going to educate me, something that is going to make me laugh, or whatever the case may be. I'm not necessarily interested in anyone's drama on status. And I used to be that person. And I can proudly say that I'm no longer that person, but I'm not 100% all the way there of not being that person. I'm trying to not be that person. So if anyone else is struggling with being their higher self, you're not alone, right? And just be patient with yourself and be obedient, right? Try and find other things to navigate around a situation or a person or whatever the case may be. Ignore until you become good at it. These days, I'm a very passive aggressive person. I've heard this years ago from one of my friends. I'm very passive aggressive. So these days, if I even read a message, I might not answer it. And if I do answer, I give you one word. And sometimes they say no response is a response. So you should know from my response that, it's whatever. Because I'm not gonna really come on from up here, so to come down here, so to meet nobody. So that's the lesson for today, Wednesday. This Wednesday, guys, is to be your higher self. And my female look pretty today. Like these types of lipstick and red lipstick, they really go good with my complexion. So, and I'm not even like a lipstick girly, but whatever. So I'm gonna try and get a thumbnail. And yes, guys, I'm at work and I am going to have my breakfast and get my day started. Today is Wednesday, but I'm not fasting today, guys. I am not fasting today. I had my devotion earlier this morning before I left out for work. I'm going to have 3 eggs and a very ital shake. that is of what my sister make, but health is wealth. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next upload.